Good morning, everyone. I'm Uma Maheshwari, Assistant Professor, Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering. In this video lecture series, I'm going to explain about software as a service. In the last video lecture series, I have been explaining about the cloud service models. In that, we have seen infrastructure as a service, platform as a service. Now we'll be seeing the software as a service. The term software as a service was first mentioned in an internal document called Software as a Service Strategic Backgrounder by the Software and Information Industry Association in 2000. Software as a service on demand software is a software delivery model in which software and its associated data are hosted centrally and accessed using a thin client, usually by using a web browser over the internet, where the characteristics of software as a service are easy customization, better access, multi-tenant architecture, integration, and the operational performance. These are the various characteristics of a software as a service. Then we'll see one by one. First one is multi-tenancy. This is the architecture whereby a single instance of a software app is meant to serve multiple customers. That is where the servers are being the software app is being used to serve multiple servers. Next one is security and compliance. The responsibility of the SAS application and hardware security solely lies with the application developer. So it mainly depends upon the application developer. Then he should ensure that multiple tenants on a shared infrastructure have the data virtually segregated and made accessible to those individuals intended to access it. Then the various types of software as a service are, there are two types of software as a service, the ups of software and the downs. We'll first look into the ups of software as a service. In that we no need to buy the applications which deploy them and maintain them. Then no need to maintain the equipment and infrastructure. Then about the cost, which is very low. When it comes to the downs of software as a service, the dependency of the software as a service provider, it mainly depends upon the dependency. Then the security issues. Then finally it has some limited applications. The architecture of software as a service are, the application design of SAS or software infrastructure requires a number of key considerations to leverage the benefits delivered by the cloud. The design of the traditional applications considered limited resources. The first one is vertical SAS and next one is horizontal SAS. Vertical SAS is nothing but a software which answers the needs of a specific industry. Example, software for healthcare, agriculture, real estate. Then horizontal SAS, the product which focuses on a software category what are industry agnostic. The software as a service, here we are using the end user which sees a finished application. Then from the end user will be checking whether the firewall is present or not, and then to the load balancer. From the load balancer where the application has been previously deployed by the software as a service model vendor, and to the individual which is given to the demand. Then finally it is given to the computer power, and where the software as a service vendor store those data by using storage part. Then salesforce.com, Zoho, a Slider Rocket, these are the examples of a software as a service provider. The main advantages of a software as a service provider are, it is very easy to use and scalability. The vendor accountability is nothing but in order to get data from the end user to the client. This vendor accountability advantage is mostly considered over here. Then SAS providers, we have listed SAS providers in order to access the data. The first one is Salesforce, then LinkedIn, Workday, NetSuite, ServiceNow, and the Concur Technologies. These are various software as a service providers which is being used for data storage collection in the cloud computing paradigm. Assessment. Finally, the disadvantages of this software as a service are robustness, privacy, security, reliability, compliance, and performance. Robustness is nothing but where the data which is being sent from a end user to the client is being is have to be waited until the data is being received by those privacy. By using the encryption data, this privacy is mainly considered. Security, here also encryption and decryption of data is being considered by this security. Reliability, compliance, and the performance. Thank you.